What if Jesus returned today? What would he find you doing? What would he find you thinking? What if he returned last night? It's a sobering thought to imagine being face to face with Jesus. Did your heart rate go up just a little bit while I was asking those questions? Knowing that he can see right into your heart, right into your innermost being. Our passage today deals a lot with Jesus' return, as that's what he taught on in the temple. And today is Wednesday, and oddly enough, most scholars believe the events of today's passage happened on Wednesday of Holy Week, the day before the Lord's Supper, and the day before Judas betrayed Jesus with a kiss. So let's talk about Jesus' return a little bit. We know that Jesus' return is imminent, and imminent is a word that typically means impending or looming. Jesus' return being imminent means that there is no prerequisite to him coming back. There's no single event that needs to happen for him to return. He could return at any moment, at any time. So that means that his return is completely unpredictable. So when you hear of people trying to predict the time of Jesus' return, you can know that they are wrong, because the definition of imminent means that it's unpredictable. He could return literally at any moment. So as gas prices go up, gas prices go down, if you hear of Russia invading Ukraine, if you hear of China sending a spy balloon over to America, you can know that those events have literally mean nothing as it pertains to Christ's return. There's a parallel passage in Matthew 24, verse 6. It says, "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come." Notice he says the end is still to come. Christ's return is still to come. Despite there being wars and rumors of wars, Christ's return could happen at any time. So after teaching all of this in the temple during that day and more, in chapter 22, verses 1 through 6, we see that Judas agrees to betray Jesus. And there are many theories as to why Judas betrayed Jesus, which we won't get into. But what I would like you to consider with Judas is this one thing. Could Judas have been forgiven? Could he have been forgiven? Did he commit the unpardonable sin in betraying Jesus? Or did he commit a sin that could be forgiven? Yes, there was prophecy that he would fall away and all of that, but that notwithstanding, yes, Judas' sin was big, it was great, but was it unpardonable? Consider Peter. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, and he cursed, and he swore that he did not know Jesus. And what happened to Peter? He was restored. He was forgiven. So yes, I absolutely believe that had Judas come to Jesus, he could have been forgiven and could have been restored. And if Judas could have been forgiven, then there is nothing that we have done or could do that can't be forgiven through a contrite heart, humility, and a relationship with Jesus. So church, let Jesus find us faithful upon his return, doing what he has called us to do, and know that when we fail, when we fall short, there is always forgiveness and there's always redemption.